I'm Mohammed Amin. I'm the chairman of the Conservative Muslim Forum, which is a grouping within the British Conservative Party that encourages Muslims to vote Conservative, basically.
Fantastic. So firstly, I want to ask you about how you found the event today. Was there any new information you learned? And if so, how will this help you in your current position?
I found the event very interesting. I have met one of the speakers, Mak Chishty, before, but I haven't met the chairman or the other speakers before, so it was always interesting in meeting new people. The event was discussing a really fundamentally important issue, the compatibility of Islam and human rights. And I think the more discussion we have on these areas, the better.
So despite what some of the extremists in the world would have us think, what are your thoughts on the compatibility of human rights and Islam?
The key issue here is that different Muslims understand Islam very differently. There are Muslims, like the speakers, for example, whose understanding of Islam is clearly absolutely compatible with human rights as set out in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Equally, sadly, there are many other Muslims in this world whose understanding of Islam is directly contradictory to human rights. For example, a fundamental human right is the right to choose your religion and to change your religion. And there are many Muslims, both in this country and overseas, who believe that if a Muslim wishes to leave Islam, he must be killed.
So with these different versions of Islam, what do you think can be done to help increase religious literacy around the true nature of Islam, the one that accepts human rights?
The most important thing is that everybody, but especially Muslims, need to be brought up and educated so they are taught to think. At the moment, a great deal of what passes for Islamic education, both in the subcontinent of India, for example, but also here in madrasas in this country, is actively training people not to think, because children are brought up, their parents want them to think in only one particular way, and anything that discourages independent thinking is regarded as a bad thing.
Absolutely. And do you think events like this are important?
They're extremely important to bring Muslims and non-Muslims together to discuss these issues and ultimately to come up with ways of addressing these problems in a way that preserves the freedoms of our society.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time.